Hi YouTube, this is my first video ever. It is November 2015. I figured I would give a video of our homeschool room tour. I enjoy watching other homeschool moms' room tours, so I thought I would give one too. I hope the quality on the camera is okay. This is my actual camera I'm recording with and not a video camera, so hopefully it'll turn out alright. But this is our door that you go into. When you first open the door, this is what you see. This room is an 8 by 12. I have two children, a 5th grader and a 2nd grader, and this is our 7th year of homeschooling. This is our 2nd year in this room, well, almost our 2nd year in this room. And this is, just my teacher's desk here. Have a, shelf extension, whatever you want to call it. This is just my little desk. About 2 or 3 years ago, I saw these boxes on a YouTube video. I think it's by Erica Arndt, and she was using it for the workbox system. Well, as soon as I saw them, before she even said workbox, my first thought was that would be a great art cart. So we got some, and we used them for art supplies. Just, various stuff. Each box is something different, a couple little things of crayons and colored pencils. Just some craft supplies. A little paint drawer, and they're all labeled. A marker drawer. Stickers and stencils. And various kinds of paper, construction paper, tracing paper, cardstock, stamp drawer. This was some scrapbooking stuff that they had, and this is just my stuff, some sheet protectors, file folders, printer paper, picture paper. And this is just my stuff right here. And then we have some extra craft supplies, making things, ribbon drawer. My children are very creative, and they can make things out of pretty much anything. There's even some wallpaper in there. This is just little odd and end stuff. Then we have a couple maps, the United States and then the world, on our whiteboard. A calendar. And this is our daily schedule. And we have our turtle. She is a red-eared slider, and she likes attention, which is why she's looking at us right now. And this is my 5th grader's desk and bookshelf. The first 2 shelves are reading books. They are categorized, not alphabetically, but by subject matter type stuff. The 3rd shelf on this bookshelf and then the one over there, both of the 3rd shelves are like reference resource books. It starts off with history, and it goes to science, and then it goes on to science, and then like nature study type. But I got this way of bookshelf marking system from Jamie from the Unlikely Homeschool, and it works great. Really keeps them in order. I have to have order. I can't function otherwise. This is a Titanic model that we did last month. We studied the Titanic this school year. Up here is some Play-Doh and modeling clay. This is a basket of some educational software games. Each of these little bins have something different. They're kind of devoted to science. There's things that we've needed to use in the past for science, little experiments and stuff. There's some, as you can tell, magnets, some wire, nails, needle nose pliers, wire, and there's some pieces of copper in here too. This shelf just has a little microscope. It's cheap, but it works better than a more expensive one that I had bought. This is just some little nature stuff that we found. A little wasp nest, a little bird nest. These eggs came out of a nest, not this nest, but they actually came from a phoebe bird. They hatched some eggs this spring, and the eggshells, we picked them up. And here is just some rocks and shells, a little piece of lead in there. They have a lot more rocks and shells, but we have them somewhere else playing with them. It's our dog house. There's a picture of our dog. And you'll see some little dinosaur stuff. We did a dinosaur unit study this year also. So that's what that's for. They each have a little box of, my 5th grader here, she has the Bible, and then a couple chalkboards, one of these little glow slates. And this is a plant cell model. We studied plant cells this year. Well, we're not done, but that's part of it. And each of my children have some poems that they've been working on. And they each have, well, my 5th grader, this is where she wants to keep her pencils and stuff in there. Then there's some music and songs. This is the desk and the chair. And they have these. They each have a clipboard and then a binder. And the binder has our science and Bible and some other stuff too. And there's a literature study back there also. And these drawers, they just kind of organize them as best as for them. So my 5th grader has her protractor in here. And these little blue things, I wanted them to just keep like glue sticks and pens and pencils in there, and then just a notebook in here, but this works for them, so that's what's important. They each have a devotion, and then they just put in whatever else they need. Okay. The shelf up there, or the basket up there on top, that just has extra craft supplies. Like there's some extra sequences, a hot glue gun, some Charco, an X-Acto kit, a bunch of different stuff like that. This is our actual, homeschool stuff for the year. The top shelf is for my 5th grader. She has her science, her math, spelling, math, history, science, some language arts, and then here's some resource books, some reference books that we have to go to from time to time. This is some extra stuff that we're not doing at the moment. Some of it we do off and on, but it will be gotten to this year. This is my 2nd grader shelf, and this, our Bible study we're doing together. We use these items, and then our timeline, her science and math and another science, our Little House in the Big Woods unit study, things like that. And then here are some art books and craft books that they go to. Then here are some extra supplies. This stuff they cannot get into. Well, they shouldn't have a need to get into without me telling them they can. I don't want paper clips and rubber bands and thumbtacks and everything strung all over the house. These are just little manipulative rods. And these are school supplies they can get into. Magnifying glass, glue, glue sticks, extra pencils and erasers and stapler. And these are some different kinds of manipulatives. If you can read that, there's fraction circles and tiles, decimal tiles, interlocking cubes, tangrams, and counting bears, 1,000 cube block. Down here is a box of some flashcards and learning games. solar system, the globe, pencil sharpener. And this is an island that my second grader created out of Play-Doh. And she has a couple bookshelf markers also. You can see that they have a book checked out, and there's an extra one. And these are reading books for her. That's what these two shelves are. Like I said, the third one's kind of a reference one. Trash can, some coloring books. And then this is her desk and chair. And she also has a clipboard and a binder with, Bible and science, stuff like that. And then her devotional and little notebook to write down what she thinks she learned from the devotional. A Bible, some notebooks, different types, and just some craft stuff that she's made. She has a counting chart and a corkboard thing, and her clock from last year. Sketch pad, chalkboard, dry erase board, abacus. There's her dinosaur. And then her poems that she's been working on. And up here, now this was a bedroom, but we converted it to a classroom. So this was actually a closet. Up there is just, honestly I don't even know what's up there. I'm not tall enough to see even when I stand in a chair. But probably just, I don't know, if they're just stuff. This is just mainly my stuff. And this is my stuff I get into pretty often. Sticky notes and tape. And I got these cute little character cards. From my children's pen pals, their mom sent these to me. It's very nice. We like those. The top shelf is full of portfolios for my 5th grader, one for every year. The second drawer has some curriculum that either my 5th grader hasn't gotten to yet, like, for example, this one here, 7th grade, or stuff that my 2nd grader hasn't got to yet. Like this is 4th grade here, and she's only in 2nd grade. In the back, there's some curriculum catalogs, different attachments to go to some cameras for the computer. There's also curriculum on some of these CDs and these flash drives. This third drawer is the same way, full of different types of curriculum. I have them labeled Bible history, regular history, and geography. There's something like everything, unit studies, language arts, there's math back there. And this last drawer is portfolios for my 2nd grade. My 2nd grader, this is one from last year and the year before and so on. Have a couple kites and a couple display boards. At the end of the school year, we do a end of the school year program where they pick something they learned about that they liked, and they put together a presentation about it, and then we have family and friends get together, and we do this with another homeschool family also. And we have food and stuff that our kids make, and they just, before friends and family, they just present things that they learned. We started that last year, and everyone really liked it, so we'll probably do it again this year. This is how I file their completed work. Like there's Bible, math, language arts, science, history, and then art. One folder for each child for each subject. A homeschool mom friend of mine had bought something like this at Mardell's and on sale I don't have a Mardel's around here, so I looked online at Mardel's, and after shipping it was going to be like $20-something. And I did not want to pay that, so I made my own out of an old curtain. So, and I just bought the folders at Walmart. So that's what, and it works. I had a different system, but this one saves me some time. So, anyway, I believe that is all. If you have any questions about anything, just ask me in the comments and I will try to answer your questions. But like I said, this is my first video, so I hope it turns out alright. Anyway, hope you can understand it and see it. So, have a good day.